All right, here we go. Richlin Fharlo, how are you doing today, man?
Yes, sir. We in the building. What's popping with you, bro?
Doing all right, man. Thank you for coming by to TLOY and bringing your people with you, man.
Yes, sir. Whole gang's in this motherfucker.
You heard? And like the music's been dope as well too. Like, you know, with the latest Six Buzz music video, like on Six Buzz premieres, like that was pretty dope too. Just like your body of work with your other two projects too, like that was also pretty dope too.
I appreciate that.
So I guess let's just start it off, you know, with you. So where did you grow up, and what was the environment like for you growing up in terms of your childhood and everything like that? Would you say that it was a good experience growing up, or would it be like very different?
I grew up at Western Finch. My childhood was, you know, a little fucked up and shit, but it's all good. I was into the arts and shit. My parents didn't really fuck with the arts like that, you know what I'm saying? They're more on trying to get them like straight grades and all that shit. And I was more just like into hip hop, tapped in on acting, tapped in on like fucking running through the park and just doing wild shit as a kid, so it's like that.
No doubt, no doubt. And what was your musical background and history like, and what made you decide on wanting to be in the profession that you're in like right now?
Shit, bruh. My parents was bumping reggae, Peter Tosh, you know what I'm saying, all that, Prince, Michael Jackson. So I guess like I was growing up listening to that. And then for me, I was tapped in on hip hop. Like I remember turning on BT for the first time and hearing like Nas and like Jay-Z and all them niggas, you feel me? So shit, bro. I think that shit kind of tapped in with me, and then I kind of got into music and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. And like with the artists and genres that you're mainly like influenced by, like with hip hop, with reggae, with R&B, tell me more about that.
Shit, bruh. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bruh. I was more listening to like hip hop, rock, and some R&B.
I'm gonna say take reggae out there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas already know. I mean, I fuck with like some reggae, but I'm not really listening to it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And she knows vibes, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I wasn't really bumping it like that, you know what I mean?
No doubt, no doubt. And you also have a Bloody Basement art show
Yes,
that
sir.
you guys have. So tell me more about that and how you guys like formed it for a bit.
Shit, bro. The scene in Toronto when we were coming up was like a lot of slam poetry shit, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't dissing it, I fuck with it, but it wasn't really what I was into. So I kind of want to come with some grungy alternative shit. And then I linked up with Mauna, and she was on the same wave, you feel me? So then we came with like Bloody Basement, which was like the alternative or like the anti-timid bullshit that was going on in the city, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like that, bro. Bloody Basement's popping right now. So if you ain't fucking coming to Bloody Basement, nigga, I don't know what the fuck you doing, dead ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a fact, you know what I mean? That's a fact, so yeah.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. And you know, talking about Toronto and even with the Canadian music scene right now, so how do you feel about the Toronto Canadian music scene right now? Like, do you feel that there should be some changes on the direction of where the scene should go, or you think it's fine the way it is?
I'm gonna keep it 100. There's a few cats doing their thing with it, you know, one or two, but for the most part, it's trash, bro.
Point blank period, bro.
Yeah,
I was like, what direction we going in that question?
Yeah, that shit trash, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's why like I'm so focused on trying to bring the art scene together and like bring the music scene together, because everybody got in this motherfucker drippy as fuck. You feel me? Like everybody, bro. Like Dirt, all my niggas is here, 60, Mona G, everybody drippy. So I kind of want to put everyone together and show them that we ain't on that corny shit they doing, bro. We bringing our own wave towards the field, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I gotta say, bro. Yeah.
No doubt. So I guess we could pass it on to Mona next right now. All right. And Mona, how are you doing today?
I'm good.
That's blessed. You know, I've been rocking with the feature with your song with Richlin, which is also pretty dope, like on the video as well.
Yes, sir. I just want to say that was actually shot by Homeboy right here.
Facts.
This nigga being quiet in the back, but
Facts.
that's a legend on the come up for real.
True.
I just had to say it.
Yeah, no doubt. So let's get started like with your story first. So where did you grow up, and what was the environment like for you, as well as your childhood? Would you say that it was a good experience growing up, or would it be like very different?
I grew up between here and Jamaica. I would say that half of my childhood spent in Jamaica was nothing but a blessing. Moving here, definitely went through some shit, but I think that shit, in its own time and own way, has helped me just like create better. So I would never trade my childhood, but I wouldn't call it easy or like the best.
Yeah, definitely know what you mean. And did you have like a musical background or history like growing up? And what made you decide on wanting to be in the profession that you're in now?
Growing up, honestly, no, I was a really shy kid. Would have never expected myself to fucking want to do music, but I also have family members who are really into it. Like my dad, when he was probably around my age, was DJing and stuff. I have a sister who was a rapper. So I mean, music's always been there. My parents are always playing music. Music's always been in the house and around. So I mean, I wouldn't say I got like a background, but shit, subconsciously it's definitely ingrained in me.
True. And you know, previously, like with what I said before, do you have like certain artists or genres that you're mainly like influenced by, like in your music?
Lately I really love Detroit rap.
Facts.
Shout out to like Draco and Vino, fucking Sada
Yeah.
Baby, fucking, oh my god,
42 Dud.
42 Dud.
Yeah.
Put that
Big
boy in.
face.
You know what I'm saying? These niggas really coming out with the flows. Like I'm really on that right now. And then a lot of 70s. I keep bumping the mic in my bed, but a lot of 70s to like 90s stuff. I'm really into. I'm low key plotting on a lot of samples. So when I blow up, y'all just be on the lookout. You feel me?
For sure.
No doubt. And also
That part, I like that part.
Yo, up that ad lib in the background.
so just to like end it off for a bit, we got Richlin Fharlo for the scene, but how do you feel about the Toronto Canadian music scene right now at the moment? Do you feel that there should be some changes on the direction of where the scene should go to, or you think it's like fine the way it is?
I mean, it's the reason we made Bloody Basement.
Facts.
I think the scene, I don't know, to me, I'm looking at it like, I agree with Rich, the scene's not the best. It's definitely better being out in the States or something, but as an artist, I like that. I like that Toronto almost kind of makes it so easy to be different. Like, I don't even have to try to come with a new sound or come with a new idea or come with a new type of show, because everybody's on the same dick riding wave, respectfully. And so I feel like, because one, I don't live in the city and I didn't grow up in the city, and two, I don't really know a lot of people in the city like that. I'm not influenced by that. So I come in and whatever I do, I feel like is a little different. So I like that the scene is the way it is.
No
No
doubt.
qualms here.
And I guess we could pass it on to Don Muliano for a bit.
Yes, sir. Johnny.
Yep.
All right. So Don, so tell us what your name is and what is it that you do, man?
Well, I mean, you already said it, but it is Don Muliano for those that don't know me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? I'm out here. I'm a designer. I'm a streetwear designer, actually. You know what I mean? So influenced off hip hop.
Yeah.
Let me know.
No doubt. And who and what would you say has inspired or influenced the brand, like in a way?
I got a lot of guys, to be honest. ASAP Rocky for sure, because of that mesh with hip hop and fashion for sure. Kanye West, because he's taking it to another level. But the main two designers that I would say influenced me has to be Virgil. Virgil for sure, just because he does the streetwear brand, Off-White, collaborations with Nike. He's the creative director for Louis Vuitton, so I gotta definitely tip my hat off to him. He's influenced me crazy. And Francesco Ragazzi as well. People don't know him, but that's Palm Angels. So that's a brand that I wear. It's where I get my ideas from, my inspiration from. So these are my guys, you know. And he's also worked with Montclair, so yeah, definitely.
No doubt. And what are your thoughts on the fashion industry or brands in Toronto, and how does your brand separate from the rest?
Well, going back to even the question you just asked, right? Like, my influences are coming off of people that aren't Canadian. So already, I feel like my brand is separating it from whatever brands is going on out here. I grew up in Toronto. When it comes to the fashion scene, I haven't seen too many. You know what I mean? And nothing that I've seen that is appealing or even dope to me. So my shit is like, I'm just trying to make sure I come with something different. You know what I mean? That could like stand out for the city. But Canada and Toronto itself, the outlets out here, I think are trash, like my nigga Rich said. And to be honest, like,
I just want to make sure that we can open it up for like hip hop influenced people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Trash.
See what you mean?
1,000.
So what can we expect from the Muliano brand years from now, and where do you see yourself going forward?
I'm just trying to be a staple in this fashion shit. You feel me? Like, I want that mesh for streetwear fashion, the hip hop, but I definitely want it to represent the 6. I want people in the world to wear this shit and make sure that, like, when they see it,
Yeah, facts though.
they feel proud, you know what I mean? From the 6 that we're the ones really doing this shit.
Fact.
You know, just like how Drake's big for music and people idolize him, they know that he's from here. So I'm trying to have that same shit for my fashion shit too, like, you know what I mean? And just know that we from here too, and we represent the city, and we coming out worldwide. We not just making it for the people next to the CN Tower, it's for everyone. You feel me? That's what it's about. All of us, you know what I mean? That's what we here for, so.
Facts.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. And I guess we could pass it over to 60 right now.
Sure.
You dig. Big facts, big bars.
So tell us what's your name and what is it that you do, man?
So I go by 60. I'm also a designer as well, and you know,
Yeah,
along the same
represent
lines of
that
the trash.
shit,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? We're trying to get something going out here in the city different. So I appreciate hearing Madam speak on how the industry is right now and how we're trying to make a unique wave. Cause I feel that too. You know what I mean? Running a brand. My brand's Kinematic Clothing. So. Definitely something different, trying to, all drips, everything I wear head to toe.
And the drip's fire.
Down to the
It's fire.
Yeah, appreciate y'all, more to come.
Yeah, all right, no doubt, no doubt. And where do you see for this brand long term?
Long term would definitely be longevity in numbers, and when I say numbers in the sense of like supporting foundation, you know what I mean? Like I feel like that over time is gonna grow just based off of the timeless age of like the aging of this brand is like fine wine, you already don't know.
True.
Yes, sir.
And what's your motivation for the challenges of the fashion industry to keep going rather than to give up?
So basically it's like every single year this brand's getting better. So with that being said, if I'm always 3 inches from gold, why would I stop? And that's like the beauty and the gamble. But if you're always on it, if you know what you have in you, is it really a gamble? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yeah, those bars, bro.
Real shit.
Oh,
Timeless bars, you did.
So I think one of the biggest questions is who do you do this for, and like what type of people do you represent, like with Kinematic?
Good question. So basically this brand stems off of time. So I go by 60. The brand Kinematic Clothing is based around 60 seconds, 60 minutes, you know what I mean? So that's like the start and the finish of your life, you know? So what you have within that, what are you gonna do with it? You have time on you. So I do this for the people that are stressing, the people that are anxious, the people that don't feel like tomorrow, you know what I mean? They're gonna get by, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I am either, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna stop doing this shit. I'm consistent with it. And because I'm consistent with it, 5 years from now, this is gonna be known as what I started with it as timeless, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like in everyone's own way they're saying the same thing, you know what I mean? So it's just about making this shit everlasting for real, you know what I mean? So
No doubt.
That part.
And just the final question for you is like, why does your brand get expensive?
Over time, so as you grow, you try to find your lane, try to find your avenue. As the Crody over here said about in the designer lane, like with that inspiration of like you see the street gear twining with the designer. I kind of bring that back to the shoes, you know what I mean? Like streetwear, but it's designer, it's coming from Italy, you know what I mean? So
let them
I'm
know.
twining in both.
Let them know.
With that being said, you gotta know how to fit your avenues, fit your demographics. If I'm gonna have expensive shoes that are ranging around 300, then I have to have gear that's gonna range around the same thing. But you can't just think about the numbers. Now you gotta bring the quality. So everything is hand sewed down to the drips. You know what I mean? So you gotta make it happen. You know what I mean? And if you're gonna outsource it, do it properly. So quality.
No doubt. I guess we could end it off with Richlin for a bit.
Dig. Shout out to the gang.
I was making a shot there, everybody coming with it right now, so
All right.
you know the vibes.
All right. So, Richlin, speaking about your previous projects, BTO and Beautiful Playlist, tell me about the creative processes for both projects and what inspired you to make them.
Yo, for starters, I'm not even gonna start this shit without shouting out my producer right here, G. So I'm gonna let him say who he is, you know what I'm saying, what he does, because that project the project you just said right now wouldn't even happen without my nigga right here, bro. So
Yeah.
I'm a real ass nigga, dead ass.
Credits.
Real ass nigga. So I'm gonna let G, you know what I mean? See who he is.
Real life credits.
Yo, what's up?
All right. Tell me more about yourself, man.
I go by GS Makes Music, and born and raised in Toronto. I'm influenced by a lot of different producers, a lot of different types of music, from rock, hip hop, R&B, techno, even some like Afro beats, old school like African music with my folks used to play and all that. Producer wise, ranges from you got Kanye, Swiss, Pharrell, Just Blaze, DJ Premier, Pete Rock, Dre. Man, there's a lot of dudes I fuck with. Even the young cats like Metro Boomin. We got right here. You got Boy Wonder, Wonder Girl. There's a lot of different type of guys that I fuck with this shit. So it's been like a big collage of just a lot of different type of music, and I put it in my production. Just try to do my own thing with it.
True. So let's speak about the whole like BTO and Beautiful Playlist type project. So I guess you guys like want to speak back and forth about that. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, man. Shit, BTO came about, same thing, just a void I was seeing in music and shit. And I was so influenced by like alternative punk, hip hop and all that I kind of fused it together. And he actually came with the vision. I came with the vision, we collided, and that shit became magic. And what makes BTO so dope is that I collaborated with my homie out of Buffalo. So shout out Buffalo one time, bro. Buffalo, New York. No, for real. Those, you know what I'm saying? B-Lo, I fuck with that shit hella hard. So, that's just what it is, bro. Just sauced up, drippy shit. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. And just to end it off, tell me more about your art brand, being a video director, and your clothing brand as well,
Yeah. See, if I really was talking about that shit, we'd be here for like 9 hours, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, then we got time for that.
Niggas ain't doing all that, but my clothing brand is Uncle Loopy. I'm actually wearing the hat right here, bro. You know what I'm saying? You want to zoom in on that real quick?
You wanna?
Yeah. Zoom in and catch that shit. Yeah. Bring that over for the motherfuckers at home just to make sure they see that. That's Uncle Loopy, bro. It's just an alternative brand for the punk, for the hip hop kids, man. We definitely keeping it funky, keeping it jiggy for the streets. You feel me? And then my art, bro. My art's on some fucking just hip hop inspired, man. Jean Basquiat type feeling, but I'm trying to like come with a new sauce to it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like art's kind of just boring right now with it, so I'm working hard every day to try to come with something new. And shit, bro, that's really it, bro. You know what I mean? I want to give a shout out to everybody here one time for the one times, bro. I don't want no one just to be behind me and not say anything. You feel me? So I'm gonna give the mic around like this, even though I know niggas is silent as fuck, but I want niggas to say who it is one time.
Quick shout out to my.
Okay, bet.
Oh, you want to do them first?
Let me do it first. Man, 30. Music, yes. I'm working.
That's what it is.
That's it, right? Short and sweet. That's it.
Short and sweet.
Yeah, I be with you. UK60.
Okay.
Name brand drip.
Facts.
Too many.
Nah.
Too many.
This chef, I stay in the kitchen.
Yo, my guys can cook it.
I do a lot of things, you gonna see me soon.
Yeah,
That's the boy. He said his shit and then
Not a word.
not a word.
And it's Karuna, bitch.
Wow.
I heard that shit in a minute.
I just want to give a quick, heads up. I got a tape dropping soon, August. I ain't gonna drop no dates yet, you know what I'm saying? And also I make clothing. This whole fit was made by Mauna.
That's what's up.
If you want to get a clothes, yes. Oh, not this, not this.
I want to see that.
But yeah, that's it.
Alright.
I mean, did you get the fit? You want me to stand up for you? I could do 3
I guess if you want to like stand up for a bit, let's see.
Yo, I hold the mic for you. You can give a little turn around.
Hey man, come on man.
Okay.
I mean down to the...
Okay. Yeah, you got that.
I mean, come on, I do a little time. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So go up.
Don't worry about it.
Let me ask you what you got on? What you got on? Don't worry about it. You know what
Man, bro, and I appreciate you, bro, for pulling up and like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Interviewing the gang and shit, bro.
Yeah, likewise, man. And Richlin, thank you for coming by with your crew and speaking everything like from music to fashion to everything else too. And hopefully that like prospers like well like in the future, you know.
Bro, I appreciate you for real.
All right. Shout out to everybody like prospering and doing their thing. And until next time, you know.
Thank you, bro.
That's what's up.
All right.